Morning, all. It's my pleasure to welcome you all for the International Conference on Electronic Information, Electrical and Communication Engineering. First, I would like to thank for having inviting me as a keynote speaker for this conference to the organizers of this conference. Actually, my keynote speech title in this program is a hybrid approach to enhance sentiment analysis of tweet-based COVID-19 vaccinations user responses. Actually, nowadays, lot of informations are actually available in the internet. Large volume of data are available in the media. All these informations are not useful, but most of the informations are useful. So that in order to find the usefulness of the text which are produced by various social media platform, this kind of research work enables us. Actually, the data mining is the number one topic nowadays available to extract the actual information which are available in large volume of databases. This research work used particularly the data mining techniques. Also, applying the sentiment analysis in order to find out the text-based informations which are produced in the Twitter. During the COVID period, we know that very well about lot of informations are produced based on the COVID vaccination information. So particularly the co-vaccine-based vaccination informations are produced and posted in Twitter by a large persons, those who are involved in COVID-19 period. Actually, this research work uses the data set which is taken from the Twitter, particularly which contains the co-vaccine based text informations, in which a proposed method which is called a senti-net adjusted radar sentiment analysis is utilized for the analysis of availability of sentiments in the co-vaccine based Twitter informations. The actual algorithms used for the comparative study between the existing methods and the proposed method are naive Bayes random forest support vector machines. What is the ultimate objective of this research work? The performance of the proposed method, in order to find the performance of the proposed method. Therefore, we can know that very well about the COVID-19 pandemic period, in which a large informations are produced. All these informations are unstructured content. There is no traditional methods in order to analyze all such kind of unstructured informations. But we can use some innovative methodologies which is needed to address the limitations of the conventional sentiment analysis techniques that elevate accuracy and granularity of sentiment classifications. So this research work is enable and bring to you in front of you a innovative methodology in order to find the usefulness of the text-based sentiments, whether the Twitter-based informations which are produced about the co-vaccine informations, whether it is useful or not, are actually analyzed in this research work. One of the very famous sentiments is positive. Not only one of the very famous sentiments, actually there are three kinds of sentiments which are produced by different peoples. They are positive sentiments, negative sentiments, and neutral sentiments. Analyzing such kind of sentiments, lot of informations and tools, methodologies and techniques and tools are available, in which the SentiWordNet and VADAR are the natural language toolkits which are frequently used. This research work is carried out by combining SentiWordNet and VADAR method, and a hybrid approach is actually carried out. The hybrid method is called as ICEIECE SentiWordNet adjusted VADAR sentiment analysis. A lot of kinds of literature survey actually carried out. You know that very well. Many people are doing their research work based on the Twitter based as well as based on the large volume of data during the pandemic period. This research work also analyzed by many people. Some of the informations are produced in this using principal component analysis and latent semantic analysis. Many people are did their research work. All these are all useful. Therefore, the literature survey, the background information which are produced, which are analyzed during this study is very, very important. For this research work, the data set is actually collected from Twitter API. Around about 5,000 pieces of data from Twitter are taken into account. This data become the foundation for our analysis, allowing us to explore things in details. So if you process the actual raw data, then it is not possible to find out the innovative information in the availability of the data. Therefore, we require the pre-processing. The pre-processing steps are applied in order to cleansing the data. What are the pre-processing techniques actually applied? There are a number of pre-processing techniques are available in the sentiment analysis. HTML tag removal, URL removal, Twitter user name removal, hashtag removal, number removal, special character removal, repeated character removal, and some of the specialized kind of pre-processing techniques for sentiment analysis is tokenization, stop word removal, short word removal, part of speech tagging, lemmatization, and text reassembly are the methods which are applied in order to pre-process the data. After the pre-processing, the actual data is very well useful for the real-time analysis. Therefore, the another one technique, the method, the technology which is used for the analysis is TF and IDF, time frequency and inverse document frequency, which is exactly utilized for the analysis of this informations. Also, one more data, one more method which is applied for this research work is ICEIECE2023, synthetic minority oversampling technique. The addresses class imbalance in the training data transferred using TF and IDF. This method applies the ICEIECE2023, that is the ICEIECE2023 instance to generate synthetic samples balancing class distribution, in which the feature vectors are actually identified and utilized for the analysis. There are other technologies, the statistical methods, chi-squared method, chi-squared statistical test is selected for analyzing this chosen data. Also, the number one methodology, which is actually the tools for the sentiment analysis, VADAR and SentiWordNet. These two NLTK, that is natural language toolkit, the natural language toolkit are actually applied for the analysis of this text-based Twitter information. Also, a hybrid method is applied. A hybrid method is created, combining these two toolkit, VADAR and SentiWordNet. Therefore, the results produced by the hybrid approach and some of the existing algorithms are available for the analysis of this research work. Some of the existing machine learning algorithms, support vector machine, random forest, and naive Bayes are the existing methods which are used for the classification of the produced results by both the existing methods and the existing methods like centiwide net and VADAR, and a comparative analysis is carried out by these two existing methods and the another one hybrid method called as is. Therefore, our main objective is to enhance the accuracy and the granularity of sentiment analysis in the context of coaction related tweets on social media. So the main objective of this work have some limitations over traditional sentiment analysis. The traditional sentiment analysis, VADAR and centiwide net utilizes some kind of information and yield some of the results. The results which are produced by both the methods are combined, and the further analysis is carried out by means of a proposed method. In order to validate the effectiveness of this new approach, the shedding light on the complexities of sentiment expression within the realm of Twitter data is the main objective of this research work. For this, the COVID-19 vaccination based, that is particularly coaction related vaccinations are discussed. The traditional sentiment analysis changes are, you know that very well, nuance and context, traditional ways of understanding how people feel from words and other kinds of information, specific domain specific informations are analyzed. Therefore, all these are not possible to utilize by means of this research work. Only some basic informations are taken into account. That particularly Twitter API is employed to retrieve relevant data from the Twitter platform. Approximately 5,000 data points successfully collected from Twitter through TIT API, forming the that is foundational data set. This data set are explored and explained and applied for the research work. So this is the sample data set which is taken from the Twitter. Negative, neutral, and some of the neutral, the positive commands, positive tweets are collected. The sentiment score calculation is carried out by means of the centiwide net and VADAR. You know that very well. The sentiment score the sentiment score plays a very vital role when we analyze the positive sentiments as well as negative sentiments as well as the neutral sentiments. These are all the very famous methodologies. The second point is to utilizing the data set for finding the sentiment is sentiment classification using centiwide net. Text is initially split into words and sentiment scores are computed using the centiwide net based function. Second point, overall sentiment is classified as positive, negative, or neutral based on the total sentiment score. The third one is applying the VADAR toolkit. Applying the VADAR toolkit also, we can have some sentiment scores. Then these sentiment scores are normalized and the sentiment classification is carried out by using the adjusted VADAR score. Therefore, the yielded information, the results are ranges from -1 to +1 for consistency. Normally, the tweets are classified into sentiment categories, positive, negative, or neutral, which are all based on the normalized scores using predefined thresholds. Therefore, now we discuss about the experimental setup of this research work. There are a lot of informations I have already explained. This figure represents the distribution of the classes positive, negative, and neutral. Okay, how many positive statements are available in the taken data set and how many negative statements are available and how many neutral statements are available. neutral weights. Actually, the positive weights, negative weights, and the neutral weights are taken into account for the analysis. So the yielded results have some skewed distribution of the data. Okay, after applying some S-mode, the balanced data distribution has improved, and same is depicted in this figure. This is the original class distribution. Neutral weights are 3113. Positive weights are and negative weights are given in the original class. After the sentiments is carried out, it should be identified by means of all neutral, positive, and negative classifications. But all these neutral, positive, negative classifications are equally distributed by means of this S-mode. Therefore, this work has used word cloud distribution to visualize the data set which is displayed in this figure left hand side. In the right hand side, the word cloud distribution after the pre-processing of data, whereas a figure is the word cloud distribution is displayed here. Now, the actual figure available in this shows that the confusion matrix of the classified informations by the proposed method ICEIECE. Here we can have some idea about how the distribution of the informations which are produced by means of this proposed method. Therefore, we can have some idea by observing this information through the kappa statistical methods by means of the precision, recall, and F1 score. Some of the negative, neutral, and positive informations are produced by the both the existing methods as well as the proposed method discussed here. So precision is 1 and neutral, negative, neutral, positive. These are all the actual precision rates which are obtained by means of this research work, which is shown in this figure. Then for the result is the random forest classification results. Here, this precision rate, recall rate, and F1 score rates are yielded. The results are shown in this table, and this figure is the vectorial representation of this table. And this is the result actually originally produced by support vector machines. 71% of the accuracy is found out by using this SPM method. This is the table, the results of table, and this is the vectorial representation of the results. This table is the proposed results of the proposed method. The results of the proposed method yielded a positive precision rate as 1, and a neutral precision rate also 1, and a negative is less compared with the positive and neutral rates. So according to the accuracy score in the above table, which is 97.56 accuracy, it can be conclude that the proposed method outperformed the traditional methods. Therefore, as a findings of this kind of experiments, the overall accuracy yielded by the naive Bayes method is 62%, random forest method is 70%, support vector machine is 71%. But our proposed method, SAV, that is yielded 97.56%. Therefore, we can note that from this table and from this figure, we can observe that 97.56% of accuracy is yielded by the proposed method. Therefore, our proposed method is the best method for the analysis of the sentiments which are produced by different peoples through tweets. Therefore, majority of the classes are positive. Overall sentiment scores are displayed here. This is the pictorial representation of the overall scores. Therefore, the system recommends this proposed system recommends the covaxin vaccination based on the positive sentiments observed in the analyzed suits are very high. Therefore, we conclude that The COVID-19 pandemic, which changed the world a lot, made this research explore the complex feelings people share on social media. Employing a hybrid approach, this research work is carried out and combined with the radar and centimeter net methods. The yielded results by the proposed methods are compared with the existing methods, naive-Bayes, random forest SVM method, and the results of the proposed approach is best compared with the existing approaches. Therefore, this research that is examining the sentiments related to COVID-19 and vaccines, this research provided valuable insights into public perceptions, reactions, and behavioral shifts. Therefore, this research honors how people can handle through tough times and adjust, connecting what we learn from data with how people live. With it found and learned, the study helps us understand more about how people react when things are tough, capturing the spirit of your time with really big challenges is the main research work. So through this research work, yeah, positive comments, sentiments are produced by different peoples. They are utilizing the covaxin vaccination. Therefore, the proposed method also says that concluded that the positive comments are mostly appreciated and by the very large peoples. Therefore, the future work focuses to make a special dictionary for understanding feelings in the field of mathematics. This will help us keep up with how sentiment analysis is changing to give us better insights in different situations. Thank you very much for patiently listening my words. Thank you.